They say in China, the walls have ears. But it's not just the walls. It's the street lamps, the doorways, the vending machines. It's your phone, your voice, your face. By 2025, China will have over 2 billion surveillance cameras. That's one for every man, woman, child, and then some. The state calls it security, but others call it the most sophisticated digital prison ever built. And in the middle of it all was a child, a 13-year-old boy from a city you've probably never heard of, with a name we cannot say, because this isn't just a story about hacking. It's a story about vanishing. He was always different. While other kids played games, he took them apart, figured out how they worked, not just the games, but the systems behind them. His first love was an old Huawei phone, cracked screen, battery taped on with glue. But inside, it held everything. The language of code, the architecture of control, the blueprint of a nation watching itself. He learned by watching YouTube through a VPN his uncle once used, then reading manuals in English he barely understood. He didn't want to break anything. He just wanted to understand. Until one day he did. At 2:43 a.m. on a winter night, he slipped out of bed and into something most people never notice. The blind spots, not of the camera, but of the system that controls them. You see, China's surveillance isn't just about facial recognition. It's about behavioral prediction, algorithms that flag anomalies, people who don't follow the pattern. So he made himself invisible, not by hiding, but by blending in. He spoofed his phone's GPS to mirror a neighbor's movements, copied their shopping routines, their metro rides, even their pauses. He masked his real life inside someone else's. Weeks later, he walked straight past a police checkpoint. Facial scan, passed. Thermal sensor, normal. Citizen ID check, clean. And yet, he didn't exist. Not in the way they thought. Because behind the cameras, behind the recognition software, behind the confidence scores and green lights, he had recoded the reflection. We spoke to a former engineer from Hangzhou, one of the cities leading China's smart surveillance rollout. He told us, you don't beat the system by attacking it. You beat it by feeding it exactly what it wants to see. That's what this boy did. He didn't hack the firewall. He hacked the expectation. And for 3 months, he was a ghost with perfect behavior. A model citizen, a mirror of someone else's life. Invisible, untraceable, free until he wasn't. One morning, his mother came home from the market. The door was unlocked. His room, empty. Computer wiped. Phone gone. All that remained was a hand-drawn map of the neighborhood's CCTV nodes, each one marked with a red X, and a single line, scribbled in pencil. If you see me, it's not really me. No one knows where he went. Some say he was caught. Others believe he made it to Taiwan. There's even a rumor he lives online now, passing as different people in different places, feeding the system until it forgets what's real. But maybe that's the point. In a world that watches everything, maybe freedom isn't about escaping the cameras. Maybe it's about making them look the wrong way. We'll likely never know his real name, but his story whispers something powerful, that even in the tightest cage, the human spirit learns the lock, and sometimes it's a child with a broken phone and a quiet mind who finds the key.